So we're going to head back to the cupboard and look again and just see if anything's magically reappeared in the time that I've been at the fridge. Now, if you don't have your cup of tea this colour, then I don't know if me and you can be friends. Told you this vlog was going to be realistic. Hello and thank you for clicking on this video. I've been wanting to film a little bit of like a winter / cozy evening routine for a while. This time around, lockdown probably will feel slightly easier for me because I don't like to go anywhere in winter anyway. Obviously it's not an ideal situation to be in, but we're making the most of it. But when I was thinking about doing my winter cozy evening routine, I thought, well, I'm just going to film one where I do like a pamper when I really am on top of things. But what I've realised recently is that sometimes those kind of videos can make people feel bad and like they're not doing what they're supposed to. I certainly feel sometimes when I watch certain videos about routines or people's lives and vlogs and stuff, like I'm doing something wrong or I'm not doing enough, or maybe I'm not as good as them because I don't do the stuff that they do. So then I had this idea to show you sort of the difference to one of my evening routines where I'm feeling good and I feel like I'm on top of stuff, I feel motivated, and probably a little bit more of the side of the days where I just can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered. So ideally for me, and cozy winter evening routine would be finishing work, putting my hair up, taking my makeup off, having a bath, doing a face mask, like just all of like the relaxing stuff that you would ideally do. However, some days I haven't got the energy to do all that stuff. Some evenings are just a Netflix evening, some evenings are being a slob in bed evening, some of them are more productive than others. I just really wanted to share both sides of it to make it be normal basically. It is very normal if you don't do 50 million things in an evening. If you don't have a 30-step skincare routine, then you're not doing something wrong. I just wanted to show you a bit more of like a realistic winter cozy evening in. So that is what I'm going to do. I hope it makes sense. I really do hope it makes sense what I'm trying to get at. If it doesn't, I do apologise. But yeah, so let's get into it. So at the end of the day, once I've finished all of my work stuff, I really like to try and shut the laptop down and put it away. If I leave it out, then I find that I go back to it and carry on working, and it's obviously not very good to do. So as you can see, I have created a little bit of a mess throughout the day whilst I've been working. I told you this was going to be realistic. This is what happens. So I just start tidying that stuff away off of my bed, just so I can make sure that I can have a really nice, cozy, relaxed evening, and putting all that stuff away. I feel like I can't relax properly if everything is a mess. And then I like to put my hair up. I hate having my hair down in an evening when I'm relaxing. I like to have it up in a scrunchie off my face. So I just put that on top of my head and onto removing my makeup. So to remove my makeup, I've been using the L'Oreal Fine Flowers cleanser, and this is amazing. I love the smell of this. I think it works really well. I just rub that into my skin and make sure that I am melting all of that makeup away. And to get all of the makeup off, I just use the makeup remover pads that I purchased off Amazon. These are amazing. I love these so much. I just run this under the hot tap and rub that into my face. This is just going to help remove all of the makeup off. And then what I'll do is use the Superfacialist Salicylic Acid Cleansing Wash. This is amazing. I love this so much. I just rub this into the skin the same way as the cleanser. This is going to help get any leftover little bits of makeup or dirt off of my face. And then I use the cleansing pad, the opposite side, to remove the rest of it. Again, running that under hot water. So now that is done, time to pat my face dry and move on to skincare. I've been using the CeraVe moisturising cream. I love this so much. I just put that onto my hands and rub that all over my face. This is really inexpensive. I featured this in my latest 10 affordable skincare products. I will link it down below. Now on to eye care. So this is a CeraVe Eye Repair Cream. I love this so much. It's very hydrating, inexpensive, and really smooths out your under eye. Makeup sits on my eyes really, really well since using this. And then onto a facial mist. This is a Pixa Glow Mist. I love this so much. I got this in my Glossy Box advent calendar. Now to make the room look nice and cozy. I cannot relax if candles are not on. This YR Studio Cinnamon Pumpkin candle is absolutely incredible. It smells amazing, lasts for ages, and it's just amazing. I love it. I'm also going to light a little wax melt. So this is the pumpkin pie wax melt from a brand called True Melts. I'll link their Instagram down below. It smells incredible. So just making sure everything looks nice and cozy for when I watch TV this evening. And of course, I fall into the trap of scrolling through Instagram or TikTok. In this case, it was TikTok. I try not to do this too much. I like to try and not sit mindlessly scrolling for ages. However, sometimes it just happens, and I'm glad on this occasion that I did. I actually came across a video on Pretty Little Thing TikTok, and it actually featured a product from my brother's small business, what they have included in their staff work from home boxes. He provided the sweet bags for them. So he has his own small business, and they do like sweets, brownies, fudge, brownie towers, honestly loads of stuff. It's amazing. I'll link his Instagram down below. Super proud of you, bro. And then once I finished sitting scrolling, I decide that I'm going to get up and do something. So I just close my curtains, make sure that the room is ready for when I come back up, and then I decided to do a face mask. So I just thought I'm going to do a face mask while I'm making my tea, and this one I received in my November glossy box. I do have a discount code where you can get your first box for £12, including free delivery. If you want to use that, I'll link it down below. So I'm just going to leave that on for 15 minutes. It's a glittery face mask. It is incredible. I love this so much. I'm just going to slip into my White Company slippers. Oh my god, these are incredible. And head downstairs. Now my mum did say that she was going to make curry. I declined because I wanted chicken pasta. Then when I came to use my chicken was off. So I regretted that. So now it's time to find something to eat. This is a regular thing for me. Looking in the cupboards, trying to find something that I fancy. I don't eat things if I don't fancy them. I like food. I love food. So just having a look through the cupboards, looking through the fridge, which of course is full, but I can't see anything that tickles my fancy. So we're going to head back to the cupboard and look again and just see if anything's magically reappeared in the time that I've been at the fridge. Then when I realise that it hasn't, I'm going to go back to the fridge and see if anything else has magically appeared in the fridge in the time I've been at the cupboard. I'm going to check the freezer. Is there anything in the freezer? I'm just going to keep looking through. I'm not the only one that does this. And then I ended up deciding on a pizza. This is a Pizza Express American pizza, which, by the way, was reduced to £1.31 from £5.28. I don't think I'd pay a fiver for this pizza, but it was very yummy. So just going to pop the pizza in and leave that to cook. And then, of course, in the meantime, I get hungry. So I make a cup of tea and have a Mr. Kipling salted caramel tart. These are incredible. They're so nice. They come in like a little selection thing of 3 different flavours. I think you get 9 cakes in total. They're amazing. Keep an eye out for them. Bad habit eating whilst tea's cooking. However, who cares? And obviously, I'm going to keep checking my pizza. Even though it's been in for 30 seconds, been in for 2 minutes, been in for 3 minutes. I'm just going to keep checking and hoping that it's done. And finally, when it is, oh, happiness, pure happiness. The smell of pizza coming out of the oven. Yes, look at that. Oh my god, this pizza was incredible. I ate everything but 1 slice. And here are the leftovers of the chocolate fudge cake that me and my family had for dessert. I didn't film this because, you know, hot chocolate fudge cake and vanilla ice cream was in the bowl. Didn't really think about getting the camera, just thought about eating it. So now I'm going to follow on with another cup of tea. And this cup of tea I will be taking up to relax upstairs and watch some TV. I've switched over to decaf mainly now, just because I know caffeine isn't that great for you. I take 1 sugar in my tea, which also I guess isn't great, but I just really like my tea with sugar in. Just going to make that tea to take upstairs with me and relax. Now, if you don't have your cup of tea this colour, then I don't know if me and you can be friends. Now, we can be friends, but I would say that you are strange if you don't have your cup of tea this colour. And yes, so now we're going to take that upstairs and start to wind down by watching something in bed. Obviously, I'm going to have a bit more chocolate. This wasn't straight after I had my chocolate fudge cake. I think at least an hour had passed, by the way. And then I'm going to get into bed and have my cup of tea and start relaxing. So I am starting Christmas films. So yes, it is that time of year. I absolutely love watching Christmas films, and it's November, which means that we're able to do it. Halloween's gone out of the way, bonfire night has already passed, it is Christmas time, and I am obsessed with the holiday. Holiday isn't technically a Christmas film, but it is set at Christmas, so it feels like a Christmassy film. Although you could probably watch it any time of year, I think, but I love this so much. Not every day looks like this. Some evenings look like this. I try not to do this because it's obviously not great for you, but sometimes needs must. I will switch my cup of tea out for a bottle of wine. and have a bunch of snacks and sit in bed. This is just what happens. Told you this vlog was going to be realistic. Once I finish watching what I've been watching, I get my PJs on, start winding down, blow out all the candles because we don't want any accidents, and get back in bed. I try not to go on my phone too much when I'm in bed. I do it sometimes. So sometimes I'll stick a YouTube video on to fall asleep to. I know this isn't the best thing ever, but I just never keep on top of reading. I should, but I don't. This is what I do. So that is the end of my evening routine. I hope that you enjoyed this realistic video, and I hope to see you here again very soon. Thank you. Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles screaming